Look at the sorcery now. Okay, see. Sure. Right, so I'm writing on my iPad. So we understand the context now. Basically, a community has three systems, right? Operating system, skilling system, growth system. And within that, we looked at multiple things. Within this, we looked at skilling, structured, unstructured. Each of these things gives some kind of an output which feeds into the growth system. And the growth system will have its target segments like governments, businesses, individuals, and individuals for community members at different levels, right? And then to reach them, they'll be pulling data from external environment and internal people knowledge, combine those things, curate, create, distribute, automate, blah, 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 measure, and automate. And then they're reaching this, these target customers are in external environment only, right? So they'll reach the target segment, and the target segment is going to give what? They're going to give some jobs or some projects. And that will be in turn fed into the skill level system for execution. Okay, now this I just gave a quick summary. Now we are going to focus on how do we bring in people into this community, okay, so that you can onboard them into different skill levels, right? Obviously, you need certain people at skill level 0. These are people who will go through the initial challenges, for example, quantum 30 kind of thing. Then there'll be people who are at level 8 or 9 or 10, the top 5%, let's say, like this IBM India head guy, right? So for them, there should be a different type of storytelling. For these kind of people, there should be a different type of storytelling. This is for people to attract into the community itself. But for you to get projects, right? Here we can take, let's say, one business as a customer. How do you create content in such a way that they also come into your chakravyuham? Now, this is where the whole idea of chakravyuham and other things come in. Now, so chakravyuham, the context is basically Abhimanyu gets who's Arjuna's son, gets caught into chakravyuham by the opponent team, and it's a war strategy to attract a very strong opponent, one max, right? So it's kind of like account-based marketing in the growth world, right? In marketing, this whole account-based marketing, it's kind of like that. And then they create this swirl kind of a thing. So this person is kind of caught in that loop. And every time they go further down the loop, it gets tougher and tougher. And they go to the core, there's no way to come out only, and they die. There's some logic behind it as to how many people are in the outer circle and how much do they let the person come in immediately. Okay, they immediately come to 5th level. It's not like they're going through 10, 9, 8 like that. They'll come to 5th level and then they are pushed back into 10th level. Whatever, it's some breaking the confidence and whatnot. So initially you'll be like fighting really tough. Then there'll be like some small, you'll be like, oh, it's easy because you've gone to level 10 again. There, the level 10 is like poor, skilled people. And then they keep fighting, it gets tougher, tougher, tougher. And by the time they come to 1st level, they are already dead. Okay. So in our case, it's a little different. So here, so kind of looks like this, right? So the chakravyuham, see, they enter directly into level 5 kind of a thing. And then they rotate, 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 and then they come inside. Okay. I mean, this is good to think about. I mean, from a strategy standpoint, to say that chakravyuham for creation, a course on that, the people will be excited about it, right? And now this is where it gets exciting, because now that's just one side of the story. The other side could be what we call the octalysis framework. Okay. By one guy. It's called actionable gamification. So this is what we need. Yeah, actually this. Okay. So basically, now think from a community standpoint. People have to first discover you. Then they have to onboard themselves. Then there is scaffolding, community engagement and whatnot, in-game. They want to leave and everything. But what kind of people are you attracting? This is where it got exciting for me, right? Like now also we were talking about it, right? We said like the IBM person, and the other side is
Beginners.
huh?
Beginners.
Beginners, yeah. Yeah. So here, see, it's achievers, explorers, socializers, killers. Okay. I mean, the definition for each of those things, if you read the book, you'll understand. But like basically, I'm interested in this one right now. I have to create content which will be high in unpredictability. See, look at this. In discovery, this is unpredictability, and that is high. So nicely designed, which is good, which works, right? Logically, if you think about it, there's so much content out there. Why should someone join your fucking community, right? So your content should create that level of unpredictability that people should be like, oh, fuck, who the fuck is this person? Right? In the noise, your signal should be so high. That's what this means at a discovery stage, right? And so then depending on achievers or just random people you want to attract, you can have different type of content. Then comes onboarding. In our case, onboarding would be challenges, challenges tied to rewards kind of a thing. So if we mix Chakravyu with this, it looks like the outer layer is the discovery. Then they get into onboarding. Then they get into scaffolding, and then there's no way to go out of it. You're taking equity in the community, right? So it'll go like that. So then what happens is, show one custom GPT. When custom GPT is not created yet, but at least we can see fill octalysis for CVS. So we used start. See integration of Chakravyu. So I have I'm experimenting with a tool called playbook.ai, and in that we have a whole strategy for outbound for CVS, Community Venture Studio. We want to attract service companies who want to create communities, skill-based communities for them, right? Like we talked about it last time. That's the highest per hour rate that I can charge, right? So there's a clear outbound strategy, which has like a thread of emails, okay? Like 7 thread, like first email, second email. Every email will be adding value to that person, which is how can you increase revenue? Look at community as a finance strategy. It's not a marketing strategy. How will it improve your top line revenue? How will it improve your employees' performance also? How will it improve the upskilling of your employees? See, everything that we are doing, but in small nuggets that goes. And then we finally ask them to join our newsletter or a webinar that I'll be conducting. So that's a funnel for us. And then they can engage us to start creating these communities for them. So all that creating points and everything, no. If you read my book, you can do it for yourself. But if not, if you want me to come and implement for you, I can do that as well. Right? That's how it will go. So when we mix these two things, no. So I already had that 7 email thing. And while that email thing is happening, we were also reaching out on LinkedIn.
7.
So whatever I said, will the value creation emails add top line revenue to your, so I just said no, bro.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah. Oh, not, you don't have to, that doesn't matter. Basically, you talk about what value you're offering to them without really selling anything. And the selling could be very small. Just join my WhatsApp group. Just like my YouTube channel, whatever it is, right? In our case, they'll join a webinar. From the webinar, we'll give the whole SAOcommons protocol stack and the experience behind it. And if they want us to engage us, they can engage us or they can buy our book. Simple. $10, $50, we'll give, whatever. Right? So that's the context of those 7 emails and stuff. Okay. Why I said that is because hey, I have a 30-day drip. First intro mail, then follow-up email, then a LinkedIn message will go or a connect will go. All this can be automated. Okay. And I had written, where is this? See, this whole email, literally the email title, subject line, what is the body of the email, everything is written. Okay. So written, and then we had different 6 emails and then LinkedIn drip of 5 thing. Then we asked adjusted LinkedIn drip campaign for existing connections. Okay, leave that. But this raise project chakravyuham and octalysis. Based on this, we created more emails again. Okay, but it will involve these things, unpredictability, all those things. So now what we have is 2 clear strategies. One is your typical outbound strategy of blah, blah, blah. This is clearly using chakravyuh and everything. Okay. But the good thing about chakravyuh is this has given me clarity that the entry points could be multiple entry points for different set of people. Which is the thing, if you're an IBM head, I'm gonna send a different onboarding process for you. It's slowly open up and I want you to become our board of authority. And if you're a business, it's very clear. We are going to help you create quantum algorithms for you. Or if you want to set up a team inside your company, we can help you set it up. Or if you want to upskill your employees, we can upskill. All these service offerings. So that'll be a different trip. So that gave a nice idea of we can attract different set of people through that different entry points, and we can put them run around in different circles. For them, it should be fun. It should be valuable, right? In the war context, they are running around to exhaust their energy. In our case, they are running around to increase their energy to keep coming closer to me at the core. Similarly, other communities, you will have your community and you will be the core over there. So they are, but you get the philosophy now, right?
Partly, like, what will motivate them to come closer to you?
Yeah.
Well, there needs to be strong will for that.
Your skill level should keep on be improving. That's all you can control. And we have the other scaffoldings now. You can have this learning circles happening, this happening, that happening. That'll keep the community alive. And most of that thing can be automated. Okay, so we have looked at the whole context of SAOcommons. We added few items. And then we have talked about this, not just this, for the entire community. How
Here, one more thing is that in chakravyuh, like there I understand that you're going deeper inside and difficult to come out. Here, we do make a lot of abrupt choices even after going inside when companies and things, right? So, is there like a parallel, like really that people need to get involved that in start this way? Or that is the goal? How we put that?
Yeah.
How we create that?
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to create that right now for, like, I'm meeting so many people every session. and there are different WhatsApp groups, or there's something that I want to create, like something like this to understand how to efficiently utilize this number of people or community I'm touching right now.
Yeah.
Because there's a inherent problem, like people don't like being in my groups, right? And what kind of content do I send them again when I come back? So I don't want to be too pushy of my things. So like how to create the chakravyuham where, because most of them have good sessions, but then I don't want to be the one who it and please come for the break, or like this is when I just give this is a session happening, they may not come, though they have a great experience. There is some missing link where despite they want to come, they're not able to, or something happens. So how do I make it easier? How do I make life easier for me rather than communicating with each person? Because right now, like even like every session I'm getting 50 new people from very different backgrounds. Okay. Now at least I've started creating a WhatsApp community, but many people want to leave the WhatsApp community after the session is over. I cannot create a global WhatsApp community because then I have to feed the WhatsApp community some relevant data for them to be aligned with. Some things. I cannot be keeping it just for marketing. So how do I use this opportunity which I have since I'm meeting a lot of people and I'm contributing well in that session? How do I channelize that? How do I interact with them later? Is the question. Most of it.
Hmm.
So in that case, also like what happened was then I realized that okay, in Bangalore, when each time coming, there are 4 or 5, 6 key people who are kind of my spokespeople who are arranging this. So when I come, Naren arranged a group, okay, and then Rasika came in that group in Zunasa last year, and Rasika then held the sessions for me with her friends one, and then with her forum people. Then from that forum people, 2 people contacted me, and one did for her mom group, and one did for their group. Okay, Shreya and Shruti. And Shruti connected me this year to Black Box, and that happened. Okay, now Black Box became a separate stream. Now Vikram's mom is connecting me to 15 people there. Then Rasika ignited again, and she's asking me to come here only when I contacted her back 2 days back, and it's again Sunday it happened. But they have so I have like these 5, 6 people, which is Rasika, Vikram's mom, Naren, Shruti, Black Box right now, Santosh right now. These are the key people who are kind of my spokespeople and who are actually got their people to come for me. Right. So in a way, like with Rasika, I told her like, okay, for gratitude, I just want you can come for free for my, like I would invite you on a guest list for my Saturday session to come. Something like that. She's like, yeah, it's very sweet of you to be able to do this. But but these are very small, like how do I keep the general population engaged? And also engaged in a way that they give me a testimonial or thing. So like in Naren's thing last time when I went, they all gave me a video testimony because we had a big session. This time I went last Sunday, new people, they had a big session. In fact, more bigger than last time. But they were so drunk that they were not able to, they wanted to just go home and get back to their and they said that they will write me the technical things, but they haven't taken it yet. 3, 4 days. I went back after day one to just check in with how they're feeling, everything. And then in day two, I gave them my instant if they want to. And if they want to recommend some of the friends or they want to join it for the Saturday session. But no one responded in that.
Hmm. So mean, best solution would be to read this book, and you go to actually reading everything would help.
Everything meaning?
The book.
This?
Yeah.
Which book?
It's called Actionable Gamifications. No? Yeah.
Hmm. Send it to me. I'll read.
Yeah.
I'm very current and important.
Yeah.
And what do you use to read this?
Huh?
What app do you use to read this? On Apple?
Books.
So books, you just put that and that's it.
Yeah.
Apple books.
Yeah. See, this is my Apple books. This is that mitochondriac manifesto that I was writing. How nature nurtures the body and technology torments it.
Oh, these are all books you already have the PDFs of.
Yeah.
In Apple books.
Yeah. So that sits
they
in
all
my
free?
iPad also. No.
You buy it.
Uh,
Shaman with food industry is this. And send me the link of the site also from where you're getting the books. That is very cool. It's like,
all right, I'll stop recording.
no, you have more to go.
Uh, yeah, maybe we can. Actually,
Not-
no.
not
Just
taking-
yeah.
Not
Just
taking an example, but like we can go.
the only thing that would add to what we are discussing right now is so it's basically this area is Chakravyuh, right? Content strategy, external storytelling, curate and create. Just for this, we need that much of philosophy. And here, when we are creating content, what kind of content should we create to attract? Okay, so you have a different thing, but you will eventually face this problem, right? So right now you are going through friends, word of mouth, and they are introducing
No, but
you.
Instagram have started this. So Instagram right now I do very crazy content, and last 3-4 posts, I just put 3 posts, right, and each is gathering different kind of people and attraction and really observing.
Ah, nice.
So I'll discuss that with you. Because there all this will, because I have to create content now. I'm creating content now. And I'm trying to understand what kind of content I should create as I'm giving sessions. Because it could be testimonial based, it could be what I write, what do I display, what not. Because I'm also getting different kind of people. So last time when I did a Santosh, I first put a protocol of 15 minutes to go, a breath session at a real dojo. And
No, but like, you see, you went into the 3 level now again. Curate, create. Right. Huh. Okay. So when we are creating content, this octalysis framework plus Chakravyuh will give us what kind of content. Like now we know if you're attracting, if you're in the discovery stage, you have to have unpredictability mode. So that will go as a prompt into our GPT. You will say, hey, can you give me unpredictable 60-second video content around my niche of XYZ. That's all I was getting at. And similarly, for each of the levels in octalysis, you have what that particular stage is for. You are in onboarding and scaffolding is where you might need help. I don't know. Okay, now don't go into I'm already trying it and stuff. Right? So then that book is going to give you the typical keywords that you have to prompt. Simple. That's all, right? And then the next stage is, now once you have done it for, let's say, one set of people, you can do it for other set of people. So for me, I would have to create one set for accountability board members, one set for investors, one set for community members at a lower level who would come, to keep the churn going. And within each of these guys, then you have to again create the whole different stages. Unpredictability stage should be there. Onboarding stage should be there. For them also, scaffolding should be there. For example, this accountability board, what is I would have to send them weekly or monthly updates. So that becomes the scaffolding, which means I'm doing my work. I'm sending it to them, saying that this is how we are progressing. Tell me if I'm going in the right direction. Or if you can help me with this, put me in touch with this person, blah, blah, blah. Perfect it'll be. See, at the end of the day, they are contributing to their ecosystem only. So they won't, it's a win-win. Even without external motivation of I'll give you equity in the company and everything. Some professors who attend our Quantum 30, okay. Quantum 30 is very hands-off. I have like zero conversation with people. It's all automated. They fill the form, get an email, join the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group description has a page that has videos. That of what they have to do. But I look at the feedback form carefully every week. And one thing that I notice is all these professors know. Professors want to start a community like this inside their college, and they're willing to do it purely out of passion. Okay, they don't care about tokens you give me, none of those things. Yeah. So, but I'm saying our job is to keep both. Whatever works for them, that will work for them. That's all. Yeah. Okay, so it's just this part is what the whole strategy thing comes down to. It just gives more clarity in terms of what keywords to use, because we saw this, no? Analysis framework. See? No, this is level 1. So in the last video, we didn't get that thing, right? The free version is gonna end because I was the only participant. Now, because I joined through this, now it's considered this as a call, and now it has given me a 10 minutes I have left.
Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave it.
Because of iPad, you joining through iPad?
It consider that as a call, and now the 45-minute limit is there. Right, this one. But if you read the book, see, this is another thing that I've noticed. If someone reads the book, if two people who have read the same book, when they discuss, it's a very different conversation. But this could be more like an introductory of sorts. Why to read the book, kind of a session, we can call it. No.
Yeah, because we need books. There's so many books to be read.
Yeah.
We have a huge list of urgently they need to read books.
Yeah.
So to add a new book into that list,
Yeah,
and putting on prioritizing it is very difficult.
Yeah.
Probably this book I could use GPT to give me summary of each chapter and summarize.
Whatever works. But I'm though reading it for the third time probably. See, I gave specifically this one. This one. This is beautiful. How much we can get done, basically. That's it. Yeah. Right? It just gave me the cadence also when that LinkedIn thing should go in between email and LinkedIn. Good. I think, but so basically all the content titles would be at an unpredictable level, which is what my mind has been thinking about now. So it's House of Bros, it's always the counter or unpredictable content that can go out. For example, uh, all this Andrew Tate kind of people, they talk about, oh, you have to like fucking escape the matrix, man. Come on, like that and everything. And what I want to say is, you are the fucking matrix. Okay. So there's no escaping the matrix because you are the matrix. So you create your own matrix. That's all you can do. It's no fucking this kind of content, and I don't have to like really like consider like put my entire reputation at stake saying that, oh, that's what I do. No, it's not. Like this is where the detachment comes in, because as far as this is concerned, it's a content strategy. That's it. Right. The moment I start looking at it like that, then it all becomes very easy. Otherwise, you're like, man, it has to be perfect, and like, do I really believe in that? I go into that cycle. That is happening only at the internet of value level, where I really care about every single sentence. But social media, it's just we're playing the game. This is how the game is set up. I'm fucking playing the game. That's it. That's a
Are you
very
reading
big.
this book?
Somewhere I have no idea. Somewhere it would have. I'd
Good
have,
book, huh? Like you reading.
yeah. I mean, because I was looking at gamification in general beyond, like literally the title of the book is what I would have searched for. I said, I don't want labels and points. I want real gamification for my community. Something like that. Something like that.
This would be actually a good book to read anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can gamify your entire. That's why I said it's better if you read it. Yeah, because I had few ideas when you said all these things, so solutions. But I think you're now I've evolved to a stage where I want people to find their own solutions rather than me giving the solution. So, I have to suppress that need to like always give solution and say, boss, just go for it because it'll just be a waste of my time or energy from just generally, because people really have to be in a receiving zone, but most of the time they're not, because it's free discussion right now. If they're paying for it, they'll be in that zone. Otherwise, I'm just wasting energy with friends, I'm especially saying, right? Uh, and then after 6 months, they'll come and say the same thing to me. I'll be like, okay, thank you. Huh.
Cool, you covered it.
Yeah.
He responded.